Good evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Kildare. I want to show you the Honda HR-V 1.6 diesel ES model. Brian's my name. For any information you want on the car, please give me a call 045 531 000 or mobile 0868 843 1945, or if you want to see pictures or anything like that on these cars, www.hondacenter.ie. So we're a garage in Kildare town, garage here since the 50s, family run business. Anyway, so this car is the middle spec, which is the ES. This is a 1.6 diesel. So just exterior features, we'll have a quick run around on the outside. Standard on this car as an ES, it has nice front fog lights, alloy wheels, which, just to make sure, they're a 17-inch alloy wheel running a 215/55 tyre. After that then we'll say double optic headlights, so fulls and dips are separate. That 1.6 diesel engine, so I've driven the car briefly, and quick drive down to Portage and back, so that's what, like 40 minutes of a spin, and we ended up doing about 65 miles to the gallon, quite easily. And I think you'll probably improve that again, so I wasn't being completely frugal. On the front of the car as well, just while we're here, there'll be front parking sensors, which are going to be standard on the car as well. Behind the wheels, obviously we have things like anti-lock brakes, vehicle stability control, so this means if the back end of the car starts to move, it shifts around braking pressure to keep the back end of the car straight in line, wet roundabouts or any adverse conditions. So vehicle stability assist, very, very useful. All these cars, for safety, they've side impact protection along there, so steel bars in the doors for side impact protection along there. After that then we'll say there is rear parking sensors along the bottom down along here. And then in terms of the size of the boot, so the boot's quite good, I think, for this segment. So this is in the smaller end of the SUV market, but I think that's a very good boot. And then the tannoy cover, okay, I'm going to have to place this camera here for a sec just so we throw that back in. So that sits in there. So the cover that I'm putting back in, it's just for security. It just means that people can't see what's in your boot. That kind of stuff after that. Light, which is useful, and then there is also puncture repair kit. So spare wheel doesn't come standard, but puncture repair kit, which is quite useful, which, to be fair, in my opinion, is quicker and cleaner and easier than actually taking off a wheel and changing on the side of the road. 12-volt outlet in through there, and under here then nice bit of storage there as well, but it looks like there is space there for spare wheel anyway. After that then we'll say grab handle up along here if you want to pull that down without having to leave paw marks up across the top like that. The cool thing then about these is they're a nice bright white kind of light that sits down, which faces down onto the number plate. So I just think it's classier kind of look than normal. A lot of people think these are initially a 3-door, so the rear door handle's hidden down along here. Door opens out, so good angle for access. Seats are cool, so the usual Honda style seating, so if we want we can drop the headrest, so you get a really nice flat boot section all the way along, and you can do the same on the other side. Again, all this stuff is standard on the ES model, and the seats are then the magic function, so that comes up. Sorry, no, bad camera work. So that comes up, so you got a nice tall mode then as well. The other cool thing about the inside is they have these nice LED bright lights, so they have a nice effect on the cabin at night time, so they do. Small things like chrome surrounds down along here, high quality finishes on the sort of leather coating that's on the handle area of the seat. So space wise in the back, actually I must go around to the other side. The front seat is right, okay, this is how I'd sit in that car. Justin Bieber, right, that is how I would sit in that car quite comfortably. So just in terms of the back, if I was to get in the back, right, so realistically I'm 6 foot there, and I get a ton of space down along here. Sorry, the light's not brilliant, but yeah, ton of space here, so that's easy. Headroom, it's good, 6 foot. I'm going to sit up really, that's as high, I can't sit any higher, and like nobody really sits in a car like that anyway, so yeah, I think it's pretty good back here. 3 3-point safety belts, 3 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints, Isofix down along here on 2 sides, armrest down through the centre, and then after that front electric windows, rear electric windows. Actually, because it's a middle spec ES, it's got central lock function down through there. By the way, just in case anyone's interested in subscribing to our channel, youtube.com Fitzpatrick's Garages, and the videos we have there. So open the car basically off the key, keep my finger on that, yeah, that's fine. So it's got global kind of closure and lock, so windows come up or down depending which way you want, and wing mirrors come in. And then when I go to open up the car, it's, yeah, wing mirrors going to pop out. Haven't actually looked under the bonnet of one of these yet, so this is the first time I've done it. Just the starting sequence, key in, so you get the nice 3 diodes, then there's a sweep on the clocks, starts up. So trip computer in here for things like average speed, miles per gallon, all that kind of information down through there. Speedo, revolution counter up through here with an up down function telling you which gear you need to be in, and then the econ function, I'll just show you here for a sec, but that's going to give you a visual cue. So if you're driving economically, so you guys turn green and then I rev it and it turns white. So that's all that's doing anyway. Sorry, that's a really poor demonstration, but I'm just a bit tight for space here. So after that then, economy function, which enables that light we were talking about. Traction control we talked about, vehicle stability assist. Alarm is standard on this car. Lane departure warning is standard on this car. So basically if you drift out of your lane and you're not thinking about what you're doing, it'll give you an audio warning. Parking sensors on and off for front and rear. Cruise control down through here, so we can set and maintain the speed or limit the speed. After that then, this is information up there in, so if you want you can go to navigation, you go to phone, go to audio, just from the steering wheel over here. And then this is just the general kind of menu and stuff as well. Radio controls. After that, Bluetooth for mobile phone. Would you like to add a phone? Yes, no, maybe, not sure. Okay, the heating controls are quite nice. So it's very similar to what's in a Lexus, because we used to be, or we're still Lexus service dealers here. So we do get the newer Model ISs in, so it's quite a similar looking setup. So okay, let's turn it on for a start. On. Okay, I want the middle setting. Right, but if you sweep, you get to the low, sweep to the middle, or sweep again to get high. Sweep down to the middle, and then sweep down to low, or else then you can just bit by bit. Also then, I can have different temperatures on each side of the car, so if I can hit the sync button, it syncs that side over there. Automatic if you just want the car to go and get you to that temperature. On or off, as we saw, air recirculation, rear demister and wing mirrors as well, and then front demister as well. After that then the radio will go through the sec, vents and storage and all that kind of stuff down through there, and up through here then we got the nice, let's turn it down, nice LED style lighting. Now sorry again, this camera is quite poor, gotta get a new camera. So just the lighting functions down through there. Seat I'm in is adjustable up and down, back and forward. Gear stick's in a lovely place. Okay, it's hard to describe how it feels, but it's nice in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reverse obviously, but 6. But it's nice. It's just nice, precise, short little throws. You'll see yourself if you come to drive the car. It's very, very nice. This guy along here. So once we have safety belt on, which I'm doing at the moment. Safety belt on. One thing, even just from a quality point of view, even just the way the safety belts move in the likes of these cars compared to other cars, it's really nice. It's high quality. But anyway, you'd see that yourself. Okay, if I go for reverse, what I need to do is press the clutch, give it a bit of throttle. Park and brake releases. If I want to engage the park and brake, I just pull it up like that, and then we have a brake hold, which basically means if we're stuck on a hill, let's turn it on. Okay, the brake hold is now on. Put my foot in the brake, and then it's now telling me that's available, so the car will not roll backwards. I took my foot off the brake, and then I can drive up the hill again, brake hold on, and it won't move anywhere. The other thing as well, auto adaptive headlights. They must have improved them on these cars, because on some of the older cars they're okay, but they'd stay on for a little bit too long sometimes. So if you came to a street light or a car come towards you, you'd be kind of going, I wish it would dip a bit quicker. With these, they're much more reactive. And the other thing I noticed as well is, even under street lights, but like on a road where there's no one outside, you would use full lights. I found there's a back street near where I live, and there's sometimes where I'd actually rather have the full lights even though the street lights. It actually comes on, so it's much more sensitive, but in a good way. The radio is the cool Honda Connect. So obviously we've audio functions up through here, or else we can go back into our home screen, and we got phone up through there, or else no. And we can go into trip information, or we can go to that, and we can go into internet radio, or we can go into internet, internet phone. Okay, handbrake on. No, okay, it won't work because, but if I have my phone tethered, which is plugged in basically, it would work. And then the good thing about this car has an option of navigation. So we're going on to Garmin navigation. 4 years updates for free, by the way, as well with that. Anyway, we're Garage in Kildare town. If you'd like to see this car, please do give us a call, 045 531 000 or mobile 0868 843 1945. If you come to the garage, just ask for Brian, or if you give a call to the garage, just ask for Brian as well. Hopefully the car's of interest. We'll go through finance, we can do part exchanges, and thanks for taking time to watch.